the need to accommodate 75 people, and that's the bottom line for me in a sense, because it is a homeless shelter. Also, I'm sorry to say that I'm disappointed in the other buildings along Delridge and the things that most people are complimentary about, but the pitched roofs and the stacked setbacks, they just lend an air of cheesy end of the era to me. I'd much rather see a building where they can actually really carry out this lantern feeling, where you define the commercial space from the residential space. And the whole entrance sequence on this could be absolutely beautiful. It could really define what it is, and it would be a magic point entering that part of the neighborhood. So I'm highly heartened by this, and it's unfortunate, as always, anybody who buys a house right on the line to different zoning is at risk of this. And finally, I want to point out that the zoning is for 35 feet in the SF 5000 or 7200, which is across an alleyway. And this is, what, another 5 feet. And then there's also additions if you go with those peaked roofs. And I personally think that the High Point community was a horrible, horrible mistake when they kowtowed to community interests, that they didn't want to have any shed roofs in the whole area. And I'm appalled that all of the houses there basically look like something out of a Monopoly game. But I heartily encourage these guys to take the ball, run, let the program design it, and keep something really clean and modern that would really define this stretch, fairly unremarkable stretch of Delridge. And I think it can accommodate virtually all the community needs as well. Thanks.
Thank you. One more? Yep.
Hi there. My name is Deanna Piccini. I am a real estate agent representing the owner of property at 5448 Southwest Delridge, New Southwest. And basically, it's a vacant piece of land, and we're just putting it out there that we feel that parking is an issue, and it's an open opportunity for you guys to acquire that as well, to put into your property or into your design plan, as well as give you more space. So the owner of the property asked that I put that out there, and
Okay. Because that's not something we normally take.
for somebody to hear it, I'm representing the owner, and that was a request. But as a West Seattle resident myself, it would be nice if it could be less of what I would call a sore thumb sticking out, and more, fits more into the scheme of things and not development the whole way along Delridge, as we've seen things pop up here and there, and it's been encouraging to see the turn. I've lived in West Seattle all my life, and it's just neat to see things come and people to take to heart their own place, but it needs to be done thoughtfully, obviously. So
Where is it?
it's right on the corner, or what's one into the off of Brandon, right across the street from, what is that? There's you guys have acquired the lots next to it, correct?
Well, it's not us.
Oh, sorry. It's basically a 9,600 square foot parcel with an old
Yeah,
tear down.
actually, I think I'm going to stop you here,
Yeah.
because we actually can't comment on it.
No,
They came on the
okay.
property and they came in.
No
We have
worries.
to review it, they can't.
Awesome.
If you want to talk to any of those three over there,
I'm good.
those would be the ones.
I just was asked to
checkbook.
Yeah.
say it.
I'm not sure if any of those three carry the checkbook. So,
No.
they know the people who have the checkbook, so that's.
And I think it also would cut down on the, for lack of a better word, the homeless and the riffraff and the people who, obviously we've had to board up that house because of, and I can't imagine having a family across from what's going on there now. If it's not done properly, it won't work. So.
Okay, last call. Okay, so at this point we'll close the public comment period of the meeting. We will kind of gather on the table. You're more than welcome to closer, listen to our discussion. We would ask that you don't participate or comment. We need the time to kind of focus and get through what our task is. If you have conversations you're going to have as groups, I would ask that you take them outside, just so that we can focus on what we need to get done. But thank you all for coming. Definitely appreciate it. As a board chair, I'll say we had some of the best organized comments I think we've had in terms of putting things in context of what we have to review. So I definitely appreciate the homework.
I would say that was actually largely due to the
DPD.
intro we had last
Yeah, absolutely. And as a board chair, that makes our work a lot easier when you come and actually understand your role and how you can help us do ours. So absolutely appreciate it.
And on behalf of the city, I just thank you for coming out today. You know, this is how the process works. Everybody kind of contribute. Thank you.
I think those of us at this end maybe will flip, so we're at least closer to everybody